welcome back to the magical office. If you're new, I'm May, and today my hair is a little interesting. It's a little crazy. If you saw my last video, you'll know that I was doing a test run for Crazy Hair Day, and I figured this would be a really good opportunity to film another video about my magical beasts, because I have quite a few, but we're gonna do a tour today of the magical briefcase. Now, I wanted to do this video with the hair in because I love this hairstyle. It has given me a little bit more confidence, and that's what we're doing on this channel. We're being brave and we're being confident. So be brave and confident with me as I rock this crazy hairdo. I have Chirpa and I have Wicket in my hair, and I have to touch them to know which side they're on. So this is Wicket and this is Chirpa, and they're just gonna come along and join me for the ride. I love this hairstyle. So I have my magical briefcase here, and it is currently on muggle worthy side. So I wanted to show you what's inside of it because it's pretty nifty, kind of like the nifty 50s if you do say so yourself, which I do. You'll get the reference to that saying in a minute once I open it up. But anyway, I have to move my demiguise. So Aldo and his fantastic beast and where to find the book and wand. Again, I have to just, oh, the work that Spelunka Art does on their creatures is absolutely amazing. And one day I'll get a better video of their eyes glowing in the dark, because the mooncalf and the demiguise both glow. Their eyes glow in the dark, and I just haven't gotten a good clip of it because I'm not good at getting dark shots. But we're working on it. We're very much working on it. So he can sit right here for the duration of the video. But we're gonna open the magical briefcase. Again, it is on muggle side, so don't you worry, you're not gonna see any magical creatures popping out. But here is my briefcase, and inside is a 1950s travel coffee bar. Now, this is a Trans World Creations briefcase that I have turned into my magical briefcase. So there are glasses that you can use for making espresso and for some other giggly water kind of drinks. Then there's some mugs for your coffee, and this is a coffee pot, a portable coffee pot that has a cord right here attached to it. And this is a authentic, unopened can of coffee from the 1950s. I was so excited when I found this, and I really have to put it closed a specific way or it does not close. I was lucky enough to find the briefcase at a thrift store. I found it at Goodwill. It was quite a steal. It was only $10, and I was like, what? You're coming home with me. Of course, because I know that I can turn it into a magical briefcase to hold all of my fantastic beasts. And that is what I did. I turned it into a fantastic beast briefcase. So that was the muggle-worthy side. And I just latch it and put it on the shelf, and then when I'm feeling like I need to go somewhere and bring the beast with me, I can flip it over to the Fantastic Beast, the Wizarding World side, and then it becomes a magical briefcase, and it is awesome. So that is my magical briefcase on the muggle-worthy side. I'm now gonna flip it over to the magical side. After flipping it over, it is 3 swipes over from this side of the case to this side of the case, and then I have to put my fingerprint on it, and that's just how it works for my briefcase. Now other people's might have a switch near the lock. This is just what I do for mine. My briefcase is not like Newt Scamander's where it becomes an office, because I have my own magical office here, and I don't really travel with the beasts, and if I do, I don't keep them in the briefcase except for a few of them that like to stay in the briefcase. But for the most part, they travel in travel cases with me. It makes it a little bit more safe for them and eases my anxiety a little bit so that I can actually see them. And then if I'm going into a muggle area, I don't worry about having them because it's like they're a cat or a dog. But anyway, this is the magical side of my magical briefcase. And I have to be really careful because sometimes magic spills out. Which you see the magic whenever it's sitting on the shelf, it usually spills out. I have this problem where the magic just comes out. Now, for starters, I have a bow truckle in the briefcase. I'm just going to put stuff onto my Fantastic Beasts shelf while I wait. I always have a wand in here. And now I have a lot of wands, and you can go check out my wand video where you can see all of the wands that I currently have, because I don't think I've gotten any more since that video was made. That might not be true. I'm not sure. I've got a lot of wands, but you can go check out that video if you want to see an up-close version of this wand. And then over on this side, the last thing I have on this side is a potion bottle, because you never know if you need to collect something from any species, like a little bit of their tears or hair, just to make sure that they are doing okay. You know, we're magizoologists here, so we need to make sure that we're taking care of our creatures. The next one is a creature who stays in the briefcase. Now, you've only seen this creature one time before. I have other Nifflers, but this is a new Niffler that I got at the Forbidden Forest Adventure, and you saw that, or will be seeing that, in a video of what I got when I went to the Forbidden Forest Adventure. He still needs a name. Remember, Star Wars themed names for all of my creatures, so if you have any suggestions for his names, go ahead. He is going to live on the shelves once he has a name, but for now, he's going to live in the box. The next item is a representation of all of the creatures that I have seen and cared for. There's a lot in here. I'm not going to open them all, but that lives either in the magical briefcase or on the shelves. It just depends on if we're going on a trip or not. The last thing is an alchemy. Well, not really an alchemy, but a teacup. Tea kettle? Tea kettle? Is it a tea kettle?
Teapot.
Teapot that has an alchemy and a little fly on it. I don't know if you can see the fly. Yeah. So it has a alchemy and a fly to remind me when I travel with my alchemy to travel with a teapot. That way I don't have a giant alchemy on the loose. The next thing is dragon hide gloves, because you never know when you're going to need some dragon hide gloves if you're dealing with a magical creature, because sometimes you're better safe than sorry. So that is what lives. Oop, forgot one thing. I also have a care sheet, because it is always important to have a care sheet with you, just so you know how to care for all of your magical creatures. Now, it's not going to close right, and nothing's in the magical briefcase pretty much anymore. But that's okay, because they can live on the shelves and be happy friends with all of the other magical beasts that we have. But we are going to keep the dragon hide gloves in the magical briefcase because I like to keep those in there and some on the shelves in case of emergencies, because you never know if there's going to be an emergency where you need some dragon hide gloves. Thank you for watching, and thank you for stopping by the magical office. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more magical content, because we have a ton of magical content coming your way throughout this year. Thank you. Bye-bye.